Here's an angle about lead paint you probably never thought of. So lead paint was used for decades, throughout the 1950s all the way up into the 80s. Lead paint was used because it increased durability of the paint, it dried faster, and it lasted way longer. Then of course when it was banned, they used the story of children eating chips of lead paint as a justification for why they should ban it. But here's the crazy part. What if there's another reason they banned it?
It goes without saying that lead is poisonous, and that's why it's no longer in everything. It's no longer in paint, it's no longer in gasoline, it's no longer in all of the products. Actually, a man named Cal Patterson helped to lead the charge 50 years ago to helping to get lead out of everything. And just like today, how big oil companies are doing everything they can to say that, oh, well, climate change isn't affected by humans or natural gases whatsoever. They did the same thing with lead. And finally, it got taken out. But again, like I said, these are the kinds of people that I can't be around for even 5 minutes because they're too stupid. They can't help themselves but to challenge things that don't need to be challenged, like people who believe the earth is flat. That's like the most unnecessary conspiracy ever. But, you know, it's dumb people trying to be smart.
You know when you get an x-ray, which I hope you don't get too many of, and you gotta wear a lead apron? It's because lead blocks radiation. And have you ever seen these things on the side of your house? Or maybe there's a room in your apartment with 45 of them? Or how about these that they're putting up everywhere next to homes and community centers, schools, etc.? So what would happen if you have a lot of frequencies around you, radiation, but your house was coated in a layer of lead? How much radiation would be penetrating our homes? Perhaps not so much. I'm just saying, could that perhaps be a reason why they banned it?
So my guess would be that this man doesn't know who Claire Patterson is. And it's not a big deal if you don't, or, you know, just a random person has never heard of Claire Patterson. However, the important thing is if you're going to make a video talking about how lead actually isn't that big of a deal, it would go to say that you should know who Claire Patterson is. And also, you know, that would mean that this conspiracy was put in decades ago, so that over this 10 year, then the next 10 year, then the next 10 year, then the next 10 year, eventually when 5G technology is invented, because, you know, 50 years ago, it wasn't a thing, you know, now they're just trying to, poison people and give people cancer? Because at one point, lead was everywhere. But 5G towers aren't yet everywhere. So it's like the conspiracy has yet to fully develop and fully mature. There's still more time necessary before all the 5G towers can go up and kill everyone because lead paint was taken out. You know, one poison is substituted for another, basically, is what this guy is getting at.
The truth is, due to the telecommunications industry and their contracts with entities, you could say, we're bombarded with electromagnetic frequencies at all times. And this is one of the reasons why I take the purified shilajit. Protects against oxidative stress and supports DNA function, which we know frequencies have a significant effect on the function of your DNA. These adaptogens can help supercharge your vitality in a world that we're up against so much. Combined with the wildcrafted Tomcat for even more cellular rejuvenation. Get a deep discount in the caption below.
And low-key, this might be a prank. This might be a parody because he's selling something called a shilajit. He's shilling. I don't know. I hope this is fake. But either way, you know, this is what it's all about. Because if you take, you know, one of those natural oils, one of those natural substances, it's going to keep radiation from destroying your cells and DNA. Because actually, no, it's not going to do that because there's no, you know, formula or magic pill or supplement that you can take that can protect your body from radiation. But then again, you likely don't have a 5G tower near your house or your apartment where you live because, again, those towers have yet to be placed everywhere, as this man was saying. But indeed, lead is poisonous, and indeed, that is why it's no longer in all of our products. And it took a very long time and a very hard fight in order to get lead out of our products.